Hello everyone, this is OW Gaming and welcome back for a brand new installment of Future Langrisser series. Today it's the 5th, today, by the time we're recording today is the December 3rd. And yes, I'm recording this in advance. So anyways, let's get right into what do we have in store here. Let's get right into it. So first off, let's take a look at the banners. Yep, there are going to be a lot of banners here since this is the 5th anniversary after all. So we got Apotheosis as a new hero for the limited lineup. So yeah, now in the game we have 3 different limited heroes we can get at least 2 times a year now. So anyways, Apotheosis, some people say that he is pretty strong, while others say otherwise. And at the same time, Watham and Awakened One will be reappearing on the same update as well. Will be on the same duration as well. So if you're missing those two in the past, you get another chance of getting them. And then once they're gone, they'll be gone in the abyss. So anyways, this will begin on the 14th of December all the way to January 10th of 2024. So yes, we're getting close to the end of 2023. So yep, time flies, doesn't it? All right, the next week is week 2, of course. This is going to be featuring radar banners. The first one featuring Hilda and Lugner, and then the other one is the Wish banner for Langrisser 1, 2, and 3. This will begin on December 21st all the way to January 3rd of 2024. So yep, those banners are actually pretty nice to have here. But the thing is, it's on a radar banner. So if you really want to go for gamble, go ahead. But if you're not a risky person, then don't. And then there's a wish banner. If you're missing some characters in the past, those ones are actually good for you to catch up. And then the next one after them will be the one Destiny banner, and then the other Wish banner for Langrisser 4 and 5. The Destiny banner will be featuring Lightbringer, Ricky, and Caroline. So yeah, I definitely gonna pull on that week because I'm missing at least 2 characters on there, which is Ricky and Caroline. I have Lightbringer already, so if I want to pull for them, I will for sure because Destiny banners are great. They always give you a unit that you're missing. So I'll use that chance on that banner. And this will start on the December 28th of 2023 all the way to the end of the major update, which is January 10th, 2024. And then the 4th week, I just gotta give you a reminder if you're thinking about looking at this information in Wizard. By the time recording, the week Wizard's information on that week specifically is not correct, and this is the banner we're supposed to get. So, anyways, there are 2 radar banners. The first one will be featuring Chofaniel, Sage of the Trees, and Wheeler, and then the other Destiny banner will be Elwyn, Leon, and Bernhard. And this will begin on the 4th of January of 2024, all the way to January 17th of 2024. And also keep in mind, this is an anniversary update after all, so things could change around a bit if Elon wants to mix things up. But of course, at the same time, usually when we got anniversary updates, we're not sure if Zilong wants to give us a 5th week, but we'll just have to wait and see what they will do with the duration, because in the past we got 5 weeks, but I don't know, because since CN only got 4 weeks this time, I have feeling that the global version might follow suit for the same duration, but we might be wrong about that. But let's just hope that we get more weeks in here. But let's see how it goes. If things get changed, I'll let you know in the comments below. And then what events/changes to expect. So yeah, according to what I saw so far, there's gonna be 5th anniversary goodies that includes the hero bag that you get for $20. So yep, if you're thinking about getting a hero bag from this batch, well, I definitely will. So we can take a preview of what they are. But I already know who they are because I saw what the CN has for the hero bag for this update. So here, listen closely. This hero bag this time around will have all the heroes that we had previously, except the crossovers and limited heroes. So that's right, you heard right. All the heroes that includes Roland and Prezia, those ones are all included in there, but do not include Watham, Awakened One, and Apotheosis. Those ones do not appear in those bags, and the same thing can be said with crossovers. So if you're hoping for a crossover in the hero bag, I'm sorry, they're not part of it. Due to licensing, of course, licensing agreement and other things. And also, what's even cooler is that in Secret Realm event, there's going to be a free hero you can get, which is Captain Mack. And Captain Mack is a freebie is a character from the Endless Voyage mode. I think you already know who that cat is. So yeah, we finally able to get him as a playable character, which is quite nice because he's been as an NPC unit for a long time, but we're just wondering when is he going to become playable. And now we got our answer. The answer is now. What I mean now is that after the update goes live, that is. And then castings. The castings level 6 to 10 will be added, and as well as some balance changes. And then there's going to be some buildings we're going to need to look into in the Floating Realm, as well as the SP quest skip item that will be introduced in this update that will allow you to skip a quest that you believe is difficult. And also, speaking of SP, the new SP for this update is Bernhardt. So yes, Bernhardt is getting an SP class here, which is pretty nice because I've been using Bernhardt now because of he's getting SP. So yep, it's nice to snag him along with the SP lineup. But other than that, if you're looking forward to his SP, I will probably save your resources for him if you don't care about Apotheosis. But on the other hand, if you want to get Apotheosis, make sure you have enough resources to get him. Alright, next up, let's talk about Confession and exclusives. So there are two new exclusives in this batch. There's one that's actually stand out the most, while the other is it's okay. So anyways, Dan Gelmo is getting a armor exclusive here. So HP increased by 10% if an ally unit stands on friendly portal. Attack and in plus 20%, and lasts for 2 turns. All non-flyer enemy units consume an additional point of mobility when they are 2 tiles around the portal. So yeah, her exclusive is alright, but the thing is, in order for you to get that buff, you had to stand in the portal, based on what I know so far. Attack and in plus 20%, that's actually good, but however, the effect will last for 2 turns, and you're forced to be teleported if you're standing in it. And then also, all enemies that are not flying will have to consume 1 additional mobility. So you can treat them like a water terrain from McLean in some aspects. But however, these portals are actually much more dangerous than that, because they also apply debuffs on enemies. So yeah, you can already tell this is going to be really good, but not necessarily the best if you're using it as an offense for the offensive bonus, because I think the main purpose for this gear is to stall your enemies a bit better than like most of the scenarios. And the other character getting an exclusive is the one that's like pretty great, which is the Lightbringer's headwear. HP plus 10% for every layer of Mirror Shine, plus 2 damage dealt. At the end of the action, if you have 5 stacks of Mirror Shine, you will heal an ally with the lowest HP with 2.5 times of your int. So yeah, you can imagine her like Almeida in some aspects, but yeah, her healing power gets increased tremendously with this exclusive. So if you have the hammer like Gift of Eternal Life plus this exclusive, yeah, she's gonna heal a lot, like literally. She's gonna heal a lot by a lot of aspects. So if you have discipline, you can actually heal herself a bit, and then healing an ally, and then from the hammer that you have if you equipped it, and then the exclusive heal another heal. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is gonna be pretty huge for Lightbringer. So I can imagine a lot of people will just pick up her gear whenever it's ready, of course. And then the new confession this time around, we got Tatalia. So if you're a fan of Tatalia, you're gonna like this. because in this update, tutorial can be confession here. All right, moving on. Let's take a look at the new casting pattern skills. First off, goes to Rosalia. Rosalia's casting skill increases her attack by 5% when attacking an enemy with a skill while within a friendly sword of protection range. Reduce skill cooldown by 1 to 3 at random. So she has like a SP Lana's passive. So like whenever you use the skill to attack an enemy, that you will get a skill cooldown of like a random with a random number. So in Rosalia's case, it'll be either 1, 2, or 3 at random. So if you're lucky, you can get 3, but if not, you're still gonna get 1 turn cooldown applied to her. So that's nice. Next up is Archon of the Moon. So yeah, a lot of people say that he's gonna be a lot scarier with this skill, which I couldn't blame them because basically, the casting skill for Archon is attack increased by 10%. When using Moonrise Wave 3C, which is his 3C skill, if the enemy is killed this way, the cooldown is reduced by 1 for all skills that he has. So yeah, you can imagine he's going to be a lot dangerous with this kind of casting skill. So yeah, anyways, that's actually Archon for you. If you're not careful about Archon, you could end up being in the ocean out of nowhere. Anyways, next up, let's talk about Ledin. Ledin's casting skill increases his damage by 10%. So you have hero damage, not soldier damage. So you have hero damage, which is just his own damage increase. If you have at least 2 allies within 2 blocks, the Righteous Duel, which is his 3C, will have a 1 additional attack range. So yeah, as long as you have 2 allies with Ledin, you will be able to pull someone a bit further than he normally would. So yeah, I can imagine Red Guy's gonna like this, and not exaggerating, like literally. Like Ledin, he has been overshadowed by a lot lately. So with this go, he might have an upper hand, but we'll see when time goes by. And finally, we got the SR hero Emmerich. Attack and defense plus 5%. The 3C effect known as Shadow Grip and Counter Plot lasts 1 more turn. So Emmerich is gonna be interesting one out there. But I don't think anyone uses him now, but only in some PvE maps. But other than that, Emmerich is a nice upgrade. But sadly, he will be overshadowed. And finally, before we close off this episode, I just want to give you a reminder of the upcoming major update after this. So the next major update is going to be something that a lot of people are probably going to hate in some ways because, you know, Andreo and Lamia are coming. And if you happen to have Roland and Prezia summoned already in your team, yep, this is where they will be of use here because for their bonds. Because in case you guys didn't know, Andreo and Lamia require Roland and Prezia for their bonds. So Andreo, you need Prezia, while Roland, you're gonna need it for Lamia. And also, good news is that they do not require each other for their bonds. So yeah, if you think about like trying to get both, I mean you could if you like, but other than that, they're not required on each other's bonds. So just to let you know. But however, for the upcoming updates after Lamia and Andreo or something like. Anyways, the next 3 major updates, they are going to require their banner mates, which is going to be a bit of a problematic to a lot of you who are just trying to build one unit, but you're forced to have the other unit as well on the same banner. So yeah, for their bonds at least. So that's going to be a train wreck, like literally. So I hope your resources are ready for them if you're thinking about pulling them. But other than that, hope you all have a good time and hope you find this video informative. And I'll see you all later.